Hello guys, how's everyone doing? We're doing okay. Welcome to the channel. Obviously, this is the first video I'm making for the channel. It's a new one, Africa United. Obviously, by the name of the channel, you should be able to know what it stands for. But simply bring Africans together, both abroad or within the continent itself. So today's discussion we are going to be talking about Congo. Obviously, when you hear Congo, some of the things that come to your mind, the first thing would be war or genocide that's going on out there. The genocide, the minerals, the instability, hunger, and all those unwanted things that people never want to happen to them. Those are the things that are happening in Congo. It has been going on for so long. Obviously, it has external people that are bent on seeing Congo in the way it is in. And then we should not only blame external forces, there are internal ones as well. There are people that are born Congolese that are enablers of these atrocities that have been going on in Congo. And for some reason, whenever a prominent person or someone who is Congolese stands up and then wants the advancement of Congo, for some reason that person dies. A vivid example of this would be Mamadou. There was this one prominent soldier who fought some rebellious groups. There's a documentary about it. He fought against them, and then he was victorious. At the end of the day, when the Congolese army themselves, some of the leaders themselves within this army, saw to it that this guy is becoming a big guy, they decided to kill him. So these are some of the things. The country cannot go forward if you have people that are doing good, and then the people that are doing good, the bad ones are more than the people that are doing good. Obviously, this is something that's going to be going on forever. And then the Western people will rely on these few bad elements to make sure that the country is forever destabilized. So these few bad elements that are in the country are the people the Congolese should deal with properly before they go outside. So it's a lot of emotions that are normally attached to this conversation, because these are people that have been suffering for a very, very long time, and then the sufferation doesn't seem to have any sign of it coming to an end. So it's a problem, and then at the end of the day, this sufferation will only come to an end if we Africans come together and put African solutions to this problem, because there is no other force that even if they come from outside, they are not going to solve this. They are only going to make it worse. So I feel like Africans should come together. Black Africans in particular should come together and then see to it that Congo is restored to a state of calmness and a working state. For those external forces that have been enabling the destabilization of Congo for their own selfish interests, obviously these are people that do not even hide their callousness, their hatred for the African. They show it to us. They don't even, it's not something that is hidden. By then, obviously, maybe you could have said, okay, there's not much of internet, there's not many social media, but now it's everywhere. So it's up to us to take it upon ourselves to make sure that the African continent is free from all external forces that want to destabilize the continent, and then make sure that Congo becomes a free nation. Obviously, there are many clips that have been going around in support of Congo, and then I feel like this is a good sign, because the sign that people are paying attention, people are becoming aware of the problems that are affecting the African continent. And then I feel like African leaders should also come together and make sure that some of these problems are addressed. But then talking about African leaders, they are part of the problem, because when you have leaders, so many leaders that cannot come together for a common goal, then these are leaders that people should not rely on, because at the end of the day, they are only there for their own selfish interest. They only work for themselves and the few elites that they have within their circle. So I think this is part of Africa's problem, and you have many countries that have many people, many of the masses are suffering, but then you have the few elites that are enjoying at the detriment of the people that are suffering. So it is something that has had very big repercussions, obviously, but then it is something that we Africans have to stand up for and fight, and then see to it that the continent is free from corruption, nepotism, and all forms of regimes you have. So Congo, obviously, our prayers are with you guys. We are standing with you 100%. We want to let you know that you will be free by hook or crook. We want to make sure that your country becomes free, and then it goes back to the state where all of you can live in a society where you don't have to struggle, and then you don't have to live in fear in your own country. So we want to tell you that we are with you. The African continent is with you. The Black African brothers are with you guys. We stand firmly with you guys. We want you guys to know that there shall be light at the end of the tunnel. So this video obviously is the first video I'm making. It's the first video I'll be sharing, obviously. So there will be many videos more interesting than this one, as it's not that much planned. I just had to come and then put it out there. It's a raw video I'm making. So to my Congolese brothers, I stand firm. It shall be okay.
La meilleure façon pour se libérer, il faut la révolte. Il faut une révolte mentale pour tous les Congolais. Il faut que les Congolais s'unissent. Sans l'union, on ne peut rien faire. Tant qu'il n'y a pas de paix, l'Afrique restera déchirée. Un jour, un fleur va venir sortir, qu'on va l'appeler le Congo. Et que c'est Congo qui va arroser son parfum d'odeur dans toutes les États voisins. Ce jour va venir, et je le prophétise. Je suis conscient de l'avenir de ce pays. Je suis conscient de l'immense ressource. Je suis conscient de la capacité intellectuelle que nous, les Congolais, on a. Je suis conscient de la bravoure auquel les Congolais, on a aujourd'hui. Une seule chose aux Congolais, l'union. On va faire face à tous les défis possibles du monde.